Welcome back to the program. Joining us now on my left and on your left as well, we have Ms. Barbara Johnson and also Ms. Margie Scott. Yes. I want to thank both of y'all, and y'all both involved with BISCO, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and then maybe, and I'll let either one of you answer it, if you could just kind of tell us a little bit about BISCO and what it is. I know we've had several members on the show before, but I'd like to let the audience know that.
Well, thank you for that opportunity. BISCO is under the name of Bayou Interfaith Shared Community Organizing. Mm-hmm. And what it is a faith-based group of people working with pastors in the community to bring about change and to see what the community needs.
Okay.
And in doing that, we are always asking the people, what are you seeing in your community? And when they share that with us, then we see what it is we can help them do to make a change if that is a negative for them. And because of that, our goal is to bring about a healthy change and to give sustainable community support. We found that when we were inundated with Katrina and Rita, that's when BISCO really began to operate, moving out into the 5 bayous and doing some work. Their home office is in Thibodaux. And a lot of people say, well, where is BISCO? And I don't see them. The office is in Thibodaux.
I see.
But we have organizers, and I'm an organizer with BISCO, meaning that I'll talk to the people in the community to see what it is we can do. And there are 9 of us.
Okay.
And I'm part-time because I'm an elder in my church with Beacon Light of Houma.
Right.
So that doesn't give me a time to work totally full-time.
Yeah.
But while I'm there, I'm asking, what can we do to help? And we have our monthly meetings. We have a meeting in Thibodaux on a Monday night, and we'll have a meeting in Houma on a Tuesday night. And we have it in different parts of the parish at the churches that are affiliated. We have 17 churches that are affiliated with BISCO, working with their pastors and the community. And we've done quite a few things. And right now, we're here to celebrate and to talk about what we're doing with the swimming program that is taking place in the Thibodaux area.
Okay,
and I'll let Ms. Barbara tell us about that.
Ms. Barbara, if you don't mind, maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
We started this program several years ago, and it was due to the fact that 1 or 2 kids almost drowned because they didn't know how to swim.
Right.
But they got into the pool anyway. So BISCO thought it was a good idea to get the churches involved and ask them to inform the parents that the program would be starting for all the children, and any child can go. And usually it was from, the low-income kids, because the parents didn't have the money to have 3 or 4 kids in the swimming class.
Right.
So we started the swimming program. And the first year we started under Mayor Cowett, we had like 30 kids. And each year it increases. So now we've gotten up to 50 kids.
Oh, very good.
And all 50 had the chance to swim this year again. And each year, they're all so excited because the ages are from 6 to 15. And it's amazing to see a little 6-year-old, after the end of 3 weeks of swimming lesson, to go off a diving board.
Yeah.
He's all excited.
Very good. You know, in this area, it's so important that people learn how to swim. I mean,
Right.
we have water and bayous, and we have everything around us, so I think that's really good. So how long of a program is it?
We have 2 sessions. The first sessions begin June 2nd through the, 15th, I think? It's 3 weeks for
Right.
each session.
Okay.
The second session begins July 6th
I see.
through the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
And usually the parents are very helpful.
Right.
They are very excited because they want the kids to learn. But in doing this, the kids also have to work.
Right.
They have to read 10 books every year. They have to do 10 book reports.
Oh, good.
All book reports must be turned in before they are given the little vouchers or little tickets for their
Right.
swimming lesson. And usually, it's no problem. Some of them start reading their books before school is closed,
Yeah.
so they could have at least half of the work done before the swimming
Well,
program
that's
starts.
great. Well, it's good that they're, so into it and so excited about it. I think that's good. Now, let's see, Margie, do we have something coming up on August the 1st here?
That's their swimming celebration.
Celebration.
Okay.
And I'm helping with that. I'm helping Ms. Barbara as her assistant with it because we don't have it in Terrebonne, and so I wanted to learn what it was BISCO had gotten their parish to do. And we're talking about the swimming lessons, but their lessons are $50 per student.
I see.
And what it is their parish is giving them free to 50 of our students. So yes, that's a cost.
Yeah.
And that's why we're saying it to, they're giving it to the underprivileged because their parents could not have afforded
Sure.
to send them. And so each church that has the low-income segment of their congregation are the ones that are given an opportunity to engage their children in the swimming program.
Right.
And I had the privilege this year of working with Ms. Barbara, collecting the book reports and reading them. And it's kind of funny because you get them to read and then you also get them to draw pictures. So it's building their comprehension, but it's also keeping them engaged during the summer months that their minds will not go idle.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that's great. We certainly commend both of you, for your work. But Ms. Barbara, maybe you can tell us about a little bit about August the 1st, what's coming up.
Well, August the 1st is the celebration. That's the closing of the summer program. And BISCO has done this all the years. And usually we have a social, and we hand out certificates, give them a little certificate for their accomplishment for the year. And it's very amazing because we have a lot of grandmothers that come out to see the children.
Great.
And then the children themselves, some of them get involved because they ask questions. It's some things they may want the mayor to do or
Right.
have the city do with the parks or the recreation.
Right.
And they themselves get up and ask the question. And last year, one of the leaders from BISCO was talking about how uncomfortable it was to sit out in the sun for the parents to watch their children swim.
Yeah.
So we brought that before the mayor. And the following week, he had put up a covering
Uh-huh.
for the parents to sit out and watch
very
the
good.
children.
And then I'm looking at this little brochure, and it looks like Mayor Tommy Eshke, his department heads, city council members, and the chief of police, Scott Silveri, they're also invited to attend, and will try to attend as well.
Right. Last year and every year after the program, we always have the mayor and his staff.
Yeah.
And they each give report on what they have been doing in the community, just like we give report as to what BISCO has been doing. And mainly this time of year, this program is just mainly for the swimming.
Right.
Because the other stuff, like getting things done for the parish and the area, usually that takes place in the BISCO meetings
Right.
we have once a month. But at this time, it's mainly with the staff from the mayor's office and with the children who in turn ask questions of the mayor.
Okay.
And usually he will give them an answer. And we as BISCO will follow up to make sure it's done.
Very good. And let's see, Margie, you work more in Terrebonne, right?
I work in Terrebonne.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about what I guess you would hope to accomplish in Terrebonne this coming year, I guess.
Well, this coming year, because I got involved with that one, I am going to be checking with our recreation department and our parish president to see what we can offer to children in our churches on this end of the Bayou,
Right, sure.
to see if there are some swimming lessons that can be afforded to them. And as we say, we're a little bit different than Thibodeau because we have 5 bayous to deal with. So,
Yeah, no,
so that's why I
right.
say that's going to be a little finessing, and we never go alone. When we're going to prepare to do this, we'll do our research, because that's how BISCO trains us, to do research, get parents involved, get them to tell us what they need. And we meet in different areas of the parish. And that's what's so good about the organization, is that we go into the parish and we go into those bayous and have meetings in the areas where the people are, so that they can feel comfortable and feel a part of the program. And our pastors this year have gotten more involved when they saw what was happening, because we started doing street walking once a month. It was after we had the prayer service for the BP oil spill.
Right.
That's when you saw the pastors come and they spoke, and every month after that they would flip-flop. One month they would be in Thibodeau.
Yeah.
And then the next month they would be in Terrebonne, and we went into the different low-income areas.
Okay.
And because of that, September 24th, we will have a revival that'll be coming up, and we'll talk more about that later in the year. We may come and ask you for another opportunity
Right.
to spread that word.
Okay, very good. And Ms. Barbara, you have any final comments as well?
We also have a program called Track Up.
Okay.
And this is for the children that have special
Okay.
needs.
Right.
And it was really started by one of the parents. She has a special needs child. And she felt like because they were special, they didn't need to be closed up.
Right.
So she started this Track Up program, and it took us about 3 years to really get it on the road, because with the new park manager
Right.
came in, and she spoke to him, and he told, well, I'll get to work on it and see what we can do.
Well, let me ask you this, because we are running out of time. Is there somebody that people can call, or how can they get more information about this program and, others? And is there any,
Yes, they can call our BISCO office.
BISCO office.
and what's that number?
That number is 985-227-9042.
Okay, very good. I want to thank both of you for joining us and sharing that information with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, what we'll do is, you too, have a good evening. We'll take a break, and Stan Gravois will be up next with sports, and I'm sure he's going to comment on Reggie Bush switching over to the Miami Dolphins.